Hi guys, today we're going to talk about place value, and we're going to talk about place value with our whole numbers. Last year in 4th grade, you guys went all the way through the millions. So you started with your units, sometimes we call that our ones place, then you went to your thousands, then your millions. This year in 5th grade, we're going to go one period, one group of 3 digits higher, and we're going to go into our billions. So let's practice just a little bit at saying our numbers. So if I put digits in and I make a number, and we'll practice saying them. Notice that I'm putting a comma after every group of 3 digits. So I have my ones in a comma, my thousands in a comma, and my millions in a comma. As long as I can say my 3 digits, like 463, I can handle saying this whole big number. So I start with 463,392,176. And notice that I never say the word and. I don't say and until I get into my decimals. Now, let's try one that takes us into the billion. So I'm going to add 3 more digits. And again, be certain that you put your commas after every group of 3. And again, if I just say the 3 digits at a time and put the place value it's in, my number will be correct. So I have 483 billion, 417 million, 654,123. And again, notice that I never say the word practice some. And things that might help you, page 11 in your math book has a place value chart. Page 4 in our journal notes has a place value chart. So we're going to practice with numbers and write them in standard form, which is regular normal form, written form, the word form, expanded form, which is stretched out, and then our expanded notation. So let's try with a smaller number. Let's try that one. So that's my standard form, just the way I write my number. Word form, that's the way I say it. So I would write it as 2,000, and then I'm going to put a comma because I have a comma up here, and then I'm going to say 374, and my 74 is going to have a hyphen or a dash in between it. So 2,374. Expanded form, I'm going to write it and stretch it out 1 digit at a time. 2,000 plus my 300 plus 70 plus 4. And then my expanded notation, that one has a whole lot of parentheses in it, but I still go 1 digit at a time. So I start with parentheses, 2 times 1,000, that would give me my 2,000, plus parentheses, 3 times 100, plus parentheses, 7 times 10, close my parentheses, plus parentheses, 4 times 1. So I've still taken it 1 digit at a time. Now this would be the perfect time for you to pause, and I'm going to start with another number, and you're going to practice writing them in all forms. So the number I want you to work on, and I'm going to make it just a little bit larger. I'm going to go all the way into the millions. So that's my standard form. You guys pause it, try writing it in word form, expanded form, and then expanded notation, and come back and check yourself with me. So word form, I'm going to start with 42 million, and my 42 is going to have a hyphen in it, and then I'm going to put a comma, 42 million, 756,000, and again my 56 has a hyphen in it, and then I'm going to put a comma, no and then I'm going to say 100 92. And my 92 is going to have a hyphen in it also. My expanded form, one digit at a time. 40 million plus 2 million plus 700,000 plus 50,000 plus 6,000 plus 100 plus 90 plus 2. And sometimes I have to be careful. Did I get the right amount of zeros in there? 40 million plus 2 million plus 700,000 plus 50,000 plus 6,000 plus 100 plus 90 plus 2. Now the parentheses one. Parentheses. 4 times 10 million plus 2 times 1 million plus 7 times 100,000 plus parentheses 5 times 10,000 plus parentheses 6 times 1,000 plus parentheses 1 times 100 plus parentheses 9 times 10, last one, plus parentheses 2 times 1. And if I've done it correctly, each time I should have one less zero in the number that I'm multiplying by. So you can kind of check yourself that way. Now, occasionally, they give me some form other than standard form, and they want me to turn it into the others. So we're going to try one like that. What if they told me my expanded form was 50,000 plus 6,000 plus 300 plus 4. And they want me to take that one and write it in standard, written, or expanded. So you guys pause it and try to write that number into my other 3 forms. Then come back and you can check it with me. When I put it together, mash it together, I end up with a 5 in the 10,000s place. And I'm going to put my little lines there to show me where to write. I have a 6 in the thousands, a 3 in the hundreds. I don't have anything in the tens, so I'm going to put a 0 there and a 4 in the 1. So I've taken that number and kind of mashed it together. Word form, the way I would say it. 56,000, and I'm putting my hyphen there. Then I'm going to put a comma. 304. And then my last one that I need to do, the one with the parentheses. So parentheses, 5 times 10,000 plus parentheses 6 times 1,000 plus parentheses 3 times 100. And I don't have any 10, so I don't need to put anything there. Plus parentheses 4 times 1. And that's pretty much what we'll work on this week with our whole numbers. So with that one, now kind of